Alright, welcome back once again. Back with DKC2, except this time it's The Lost World. Ooh, The Lost World.
What's in The Lost World, Digga?
Who knows? Except, we'll wait and see.
Okay.
Alright, so I guess I should bring this up. I had started a new game, and since the game doesn't save your banana coins or your lives, you have to like grind for banana coins to travel.
Why'd you start a new game?
Different play session, so.
But you didn't save?
I did save, it didn't create like a save state.
Oh. Okay.
The actual game itself doesn't save the banana, yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
yeah,
so you may be wondering what I'm doing here. This is for all the crumb coins, by the way. This is a little trick you can do.
Which I'm glad you're showing this off.
Yes, you can't hit any of the bananas. You can't touch that map in the center of the room. Oh, that was kind of a dumb death. Not like it matters, but alright, yeah, if you follow that instruction, you get this. And you just get all the coins.
Which I'm pretty sure this was never intended to be found. I'm pretty sure this is a demo.
I honestly don't know. It could have been mentioned in Nintendo Power. I don't know. Alright, and this is me literally grinding for banana coins.
Dylan, I was literally about to say that'd be a weird thing to keep in, but then I remembered, oh yeah, Sonic literally kept in the debug mode. Never mind.
Yeah,
oh,
so we need these for
love
travel.
How you put this music over it.
Thank you, yes.
Yeah, we have to remember it somehow after the death.
Yes, so yeah, we're literally just grinding for banana coins, just so we can travel and save our game. But alright, and now we actually get to use Funky for once. Which I guess Funky has a licensed airport, apparently?
Yeah, of course he does.
Alright, and these guys, so they protect the golden barrels, which take you to each level in the Lost World, and it's 15 coins for entry for each barrel. So, do the math. Oh, yeah, you can try to fight them, but good luck.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
I love it because it's such a, like, it's useless, but, like, I love that it's there.
Yeah, I love stuff like that.
Alright, this is the first level.
Alright,
These levels are very difficult.
Yeah, these are obviously the hardest levels in the game, and they're the most scary to me because I'm already bad at the game as it is.
Yeah.
I don't need this in my life.
Also, those are massive tires.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Monster trucks.
Monster trucks.
Driving around.
I thought you were doing a Rick impression for a second.
What impression were you doing? Was it the AVGN?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, what?
When he does that little ad in the...
Yeah, that's great.
Big rigs, yeah.
Big rigs.
Big rigs over the
Wait, that tire has amazing durability.
I know, also, just the fact I can move left and right with, no pushback.
With relative ease.
Oh.
Makes crushing trucks seem such a...
Don't hurt
Into that
Sparks.
game, guys. Don't worry.
Don't hurt Sparks. Why'd you hurt Sparks?
Sparks. What?
Well, trust me, I'm ready to get to that game.
You killed a dragonfly.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was blue.
Oh, okay.
They just can't wait to hear you guys complain about the game. The
Oh, I know.
Oh, we can do that now if you want. Or do you want to like save it for then, make it more special?
Oh, dang.
Make it more special.
Yeah.
Alright, this becomes problematic too, since because even though I saved my game and the game doesn't save banana coins or lives, I'm doing the Lost World with the default number of lives, which I would not recommend. Because the 32 lives would have actually been pretty useful. But nope.
Should have save stated.
I know.
I feel like the only defender of collectathons half the time.
What? I love Banjo-Kazooie.
Wait, what?
we all like collectathons. It's just
you don't like this one specific collectathon, therefore you don't like the genre.
It's just that like DK64 doesn't handle it that well. Like
Alright,
Banjo-Kazooie is one of my absolute favorite games ever. What are you talking about? Spyro. I don't know if you know this, but I kind of like Spyro a little.
Really?
Alright, Brendan, I get your point.
I like Ukulele. That the game a lot of people actually hate.
Oh, the game that's actually longer.
Yeah, but it's also not as tedious. There's not like a group of things you can't collect as a certain Yuka. As a certain Yuka.
Guys, we will be definitely getting into that game when we get to it.
You know what you know what ukulele needed? It needed a green quill so you can only collect as Yuka, and purple quills you can only collect as Laylee. And you know what? It needed like 3 more characters to add on to that, because why not? That's what ukulele needed.
To be fair, you only have to get 75 of each banana type.
I don't care, like, you shouldn't limit collectibles to like one specific character if all of them can get it. That's stupid.
Oh my gosh. Hey, when you go to play that game, and you go to actually like do voiceover for it, you will have the platform to legitimately make your case for the game.
Not like you guys will listen to me anyway.
No, I am all. When we get to that game, I am all open ears.
No, I am 100% expecting you to both just be against me the entire time.
I have everything to gain for that though. Like, I'm a huge Donkey Kong fan, and I love collectathons. So why wouldn't I, at the very least, keep an open mind?
And it makes a billion references to the country games. Like,
exactly.
I don't understand.
Oh, reference good game. Therefore, this also good.
That's not what I meant, Brendan.
No, what I'm saying is, it's a game that I want to like. So I'm coming in with an open mind, and maybe your perspective can change my mind on it.
Oh, I doubt it.
Okay, Dylan,
well, when you go in with that attitude...
If I were to be for realsies for a second, I think the game has a lot of charm and a lot of good things going for it, and I can see why people like it. I just don't, and the fact I get a reaction out of explaining why I don't like it is why I make fun of it so much.
Oh, man.
Like, honestly, I'd probably say I'm more indifferent to DK64 than anything. It's just...
Just the fact that it has a few flaws and you defend it with, like, with everything you have.
Like, I still don't like it, but I wouldn't say I hate it.
I mean, I don't hate it, but I definitely don't like it, so... Which I guess is... Yeah, I dislike it, I guess, is a better term.
Why does the funky plane have to like, go all the way around?
Why does the Kremling statue have nipples? The Kremling statue had nipples.
Yeah, it did. This game needs to be censored.
So Funky thought it was a better idea to fly through that entire cave instead of just, you know, going around it.
Well, guys,
well, yeah,
turbulence.
Well, Dylan, that would be very funky of him if he didn't do it the most awesome, stupid way possible.
The most out-of way possible.
Yeah.
Also, I believe this is the dreaded level, by the way.
Oh, is this like the marathon one where you have to play as like every animal buddy and there's wind and stuff?
No, this is the one where the emulator was deciding to, you know...
Oh.
Yeah, here we go.
Here it is, guys.
Oh, I thought we already passed that level.
No.
Run.
Like,
there you go.
Oh, jeez.
You ran into this problem earlier, but obviously it's going to be a much bigger issue here.
Alright, just so... we need to pause for a second.
I didn't say pine cone, so I'm saying it now. Pine cone.
Okay. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, that's the word we use to sync up audio, so...
Now you know.
Yeah.
Little background info. Like we did in Luigi's Mansion.
Behind the scenes production value.
Yes.
Alright, yes, here... Yes, as you can see, the fact that I can't control the direction is making this very difficult. Especially this part, where I probably die too many times.
Too many times?
I
said many deaths last time, so...
trying to have some variety in your word usage.
Yes.
Anyway.
I'm trying, bro.
We had to pause this commentary for a little bit because Jacob's cat was being a cat. And...
Yeah. He's a good boy, it's just... It's tiny. Yeah, so
wait, what does that have to do with anything?
Alright.
Oh, I like that.
We got a live count.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Jeez.
I doubt the audience cares, but, like, did you get, like, a green screen footage to chroma key in, or did you, like, find a GIF or something, or what?
I found a GIF, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's go to Cranky. Let's see if he has any good advice.
But seriously, is that a taxidermied frog?
I think Cranky's a really messed up old man.
Yeah,
he has a lot of secrets.
He decapitated Kremling with his cane.
I know you said that was grass in the other episode, but like, look at the way he's posed. Like, it almost looks like he's stabbed on a bunch of
I have to agree with you. He also like cut off the head of a Kremling with his cane to crouch it on the wall.
$3.
Yeah, he pulled off like a thing off his cane, and it just reveals a sword.
I mean, obviously he's pretty violent, guys. He has killer instinct in the back. I mean,
alright, but you know what, Cranky, give us some good advice for this level, because I am stuck.
Are you trying to tell us that video games make people violent, Dylan? What? Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Cranky.
I can always depend on you.
Alright.
Golden Run.
Let's actually do this.
You should have had like really triumphant music play.
Da-da-da-da.
No, you should have put in the clip from SpongeBob the first episode.
He has.
I don't.
Do you forget that he just doesn't watch SpongeBob?
Yeah, I probably spent an hour trying to beat this level.
Dylan, are you talking about that? I'm ready.
No, that's not the first episode where it's the Krabby Eddie training thing.
Oh, that's not the first episode. That's like season 3.
Where he does it.
Yeah, but that's like season 3. The first episode was where SpongeBob started working at the Krusty Krab. It was called what was it called? Help Wanted.
That just goes to show how much.
I don't know these things.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm like the only actually big SpongeBob fan here. Dylan's like a casual fan, and Jacob is uncultured.
Jacob's uncultured. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I
do you
never
disagree?
watched it.
No.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, in that regard, no. This keeps going, by the way.
These barrels, man. So how are these supposed to work?
You just push right and the barrel stays right, but here they constantly spin. So you have to like pivot, you have to like constantly move left and right to get it to stay straight. Compared to just pushing up and having it stay straight.
Why?
I don't know why then.
When I think of like glitches and emulators, I think of like graphical stuff, not.
You know what? I'm wondering if that's not a glitch, or if it's just the way the emulator reads inputs.
I mean, maybe.
Wouldn't like Diddy and Dixie be stopping more abruptly a lot if that was the case?
Yeah, I guess that's
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, this is just weird.
Yeah, that was the hardest level in this game because of that.
And now
It took me forever.
And now it's actually supposed to be the hardest level.
Yeah, thankfully that level's done. Thank God. And I believe this is the second to the last one.
And Funky's to the rescue.
as always.
It's like the Star World of Mario 64, not 64, world that only if every one of it had a pay toll. Like money bags.
Is you say Funky's to the rescue, and then I think of the last cutscene DK64. And that actually does make sense.
I think of Tropical Freeze because he's like the easy mode in that game.
Funky mode.
Which I never touched that because I'm a real man gamer thing. Also,
I just never bought the Switch version because I already have the Wii U version for $20.
Yeah, but like I don't want to
I
play.
bought the Switch version because it's $60.
I got
it's
mine
way
for
too
like
much.
$45 because you can get stuff for cheap on eBay if you look hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I want to pay $60 for that. Screw Nintendo's recent pricing, especially with Mario Kart Tour. There's a Twitter account dedicated to listing things that are cheaper than Diddy Kong. Because Diddy Kong is like $40 in Mario Kart Tour.
Jesus.
You get other stuff with it, but like you should never have to pay that much for a mobile game ever.
That's unreal.
But yeah, that's the best Twitter account. Everyone should follow them. Even if you don't have a Twitter account, just make it one.
You know, that's
I support their cause.
That's even worse than some of the EA mobile games.
If you want to make it even worse, Donkey Kong's $55.
Jesus.
55?
Or you can pay for the warp pipes that are totally not loot boxes at all.
Mario's $20. You have to pay you either have to have a 1% chance of unlocking Mario in a Mario Kart game or pay $20.
And then Luigi wasn't even in the game for the longest time.
I know.
Like, I get they're doing that for Luigi's Mansion promotion, but like, you could have just had Luigi instead. I mean, they're so willing to just put Mario in like, I don't know, a tux or something and count that as a new character. Why couldn't they do that with Luigi? That game saddens me on so many deep emotional levels. I
Yeah,
wish...
that game.
No offense to anyone who likes the game. If you like it, that's fine. But I can't get past the monetization. It's so awful. Also, I just kind of hate the game in general too. But
I thought Dr. Mario World was bad with that stuff, but Mario Kart 4 is on a whole nother level.
Not only that, those warp pipes are totally loot boxes.
Oh, yeah.
I played The Simpsons Tapped Out a decent amount, and I can confirm that game isn't even as bad with like microtransactions as Mario Kart Tour.
Dude, as soon as I saw
that's by EA. That's by EA.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say is like the fact that you have to hold the warp pipe down and it shoots out like a loot crate, like it's a loot crate.
Yeah.
Oh, it is definitely a loot box. Oh, I'm sorry, surprise mechanic. You gotta remember that.
Also a loot crate.
Loot box.
Christ. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I like that name better for it.
It's a new rebranding.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I'm not totally wrong either, because Loot Crate gave you some useless junk too for like, what was it?
Oh.
$40 a month.
Also, like, crate is a synonym for box,
I mean,
so, like, close enough.
At least you could buy the collectibles outside the thing, and it wasn't like a game where it was
Dude,
comprehensive.
you know what's the messed up thing about that Loot Crate stuff? Is like people have actually found the items they give you in those boxes, and it's like worth way less than what you're paying
Oh, I know.
for that Loot
Yeah.
Crate.
I know.
That's how they make money.
Well, they have to make a profit somehow, so.
So you will literally never make that money back that you paid for all that useless junk for.
Yeah.
I just
I like how this Lost World area is on DK Island from the first game.
Oh yeah, that's a nice reference. I actually didn't know that. Anyway, back to completely unrelated things. I never understood the appeal on Loot Crate because most of the stuff you're probably not going to be interested in unless you have like a really, really wide variety of taste. Like, oh yeah, this includes like a Sonic the Hedgehog, I don't know, wristband. That's kind of cool. But it also has like, I don't know, Winx Club plushes. I don't think they ever had Winx Club stuff, but like whatever example. I don't care about that.
Well, like, here's the thing, right? Like, because it has a little bit of something for everyone, it's almost like everyone just kind of loses at the end of the day, because you're still paying like the $40
Yeah.
for like a wristband that you actually have interest in. That again,
Yes.
like Dylan was saying, you could buy it for $5 off eBay, so it's like, what's the point?
Yeah,
I could
it's
see it working better if you could actually like filter out like what kind of stuff you would want. But then you'd get into like the whole thing of like, it's all custom order, and then it would take a long time to get it shipped. Probably be more expensive.
I mean, I like to have the option at least. Like, have the option where you want like a random like assortment of items where it's like Sonic themed, or like if you really want, like you could have it like your own customized box for someone. Like, I think people would actually buy into that more for as like a gift idea, where you could custom build the box.
Oh, as a
with
gift,
everything.
yeah. But I
Yeah,
was
as a
thinking
gift.
like any other context, I'd rather just buy things separately.
That's true. But I think they could actually make a lot of money if they went with the gift model, where you build your own box and you
Except
have like
they
a
can't.
certain individual in mind.
Except they can't because they're dead now.
Right. Well,
Or have like companies actually make like boxes that are themed around certain things, and like it's all exclusive merchandise. You can't get it.
You know what scares me? I'm a Rick and Morty fan. And if I have that little box ticked, it'll send me like Rick and Morty. It'll send me like Pickle Rick stuff on a monthly basis, and I don't like that idea.
you don't like the idea of getting Rick and Morty, Pickle Rick merchandise every month?
I mean, like I like the joke. Like I love Morty's reaction to it, but that blew up way more than it ever should have.
Yeah, like even the show's
Yeah.
creators pretty much said that. It's a good joke. Yeah.
Side tangent here again. I really hate how the impression people got out of that is, wow, Rick and Morty's all about the lol random stuff when Pickle Rick isn't even a joke. It's Morty's reaction. And so people have like the completely wrong impression of the show because of the internet.
Yeah.
And that upsets me because
The
Rick and
fan
Morty's a
base.
genuinely great show.
Also, the Lost World guys.
Yeah, this is the final level. We've been talking about everything else.
About Rick and Morty and Pickle Rick and Loot Crate.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is supposed to be like the... I don't know, if you played the recent Mario games, the recent 3D Mario games, I guess, in a way, Country 2 started the trend of ending the game off with the hardest level in the game.
Yeah, and this one's cool because every animal buddy is used in one level.
I was gonna say, I always like this last world level because it actually makes you use all the animal buddies.
Yeah. I just love a trend that a lot of games have been doing. Like, oh, you've 100% the game or gotten all the collectibles. Hey, you get like a super hard level as a reward. And I love that. I wish every platformer did that.
Oh yeah, and it's really rewarding to like beat it.
Yeah. Like,
I was gonna say, Celeste is a really good example. If you find all the hearts and all that, you get like the super hard inside the mountain.
Oh yeah, that
yeah,
level.
I only played the main game. I haven't even touched the DLC yet.
Oh, dude, I haven't even touched the B-sides yet. Like,
Yeah, that game is. It's fun, but man, is it tough.
I couldn't explain why, but like that game didn't click with me the same way it did with a lot of other people. I still like it, but I'm hearing people say it's one of their favorite games ever, or like one of the best indie games, and like I liked it. That's my review.
Thank you, Brendan.
I think it's a solid platformer with a really heartwarming story.
I agree, but like I don't
And
know.
the music
like,
in that game is phenomenal.
oh, that's another thing that didn't stick with me. I mean, the music wasn't bad. It just didn't stick with me.
Oh really?
Yeah. I mean, maybe if I listened to it again, but yeah, when I played it, nothing really stuck with me.
Oh, okay. I thought
Still
the
a good
soundtrack
game.
was one of the highlights of the game.
Still a good game, everyone. Don't get mad at me. I have nothing against Celeste. It just didn't click with me the same way I did with others. That's all I'm saying.
Honestly, I feel like it's because you play a lot of 2D platformers.
That could be it, but like I've seen a lot of people with like a similar, I don't know, I guess resume of 2D platformers, like also, you know, give out glowing reviews.
That game was kind of came out of nowhere, at least for me.
I knew it was coming out. I distinctly remember bringing it up in a conversation, and like I described it as like an 8-bit 2D platformer, and you just basically said, "Oh yeah, I've never heard of that before."
Yeah, once you actually play it though, it's its own
Well,
thing. It's
at that
memorable.
point, like we didn't know much about the game. It just had a trailer, and I thought, hey, that's a Switch game. There's not many of those right now.
Also-
I'd probably get it.
Yeah, so this is really cool. So K-Roll does make a return. Kind of a neat touch with the secret
he, like,
final boss.
Flew out of a blimp from like thousands of feet.
Why didn't he like break his neck down the mountain or whatever? Like,
I can accept Ripto burning in lava and coming back and enter the dragonfly, but this, no, it's too unrealistic. Actually, I can't even accept that because it's enter the dragonfly.
fancy place you have here, K-Roll. How much it
God.
costs you?
That timing looked like a nightmare.
Yeah, that
yeah.
it's Trinky Dinky.
Thank you, Brendan.
Welcome.
No.
What is that purpley wurpley? Why am I talking like this? Okay, what is that purple shaft thing in the background? Purple and blue.
Oh, I always
It is
thought it
shaft
was like
thing.
a reactor of some kind.
I love how I said purpley wurpley without even thinking.
It's like a weird. It has like a lava lamp almost.
Some weird,
Alright.
weird world-ending device.
Yeah.
I feel like that's plot important.
And we
Oh,
just let him fall right into it.
Yeah,
That was a great idea.
he didn't survive that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I like how Dixie's just like, oh, whatever.
You know, even though he's back for the third game, he didn't say
Well, it's a
I've-
different K-Roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, that's actually. I know, like,
it's not.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. K. Rollenstein. Know your K. Roll lore,
right?
Dylan.
Come on.
Also, why are
Anyway,
they
I'm
just
just gonna. Yeah, I just have a nice friendly chat while, you know, the island's on the verge of
While he-
imploding.
while Diddy's juggling?
Yeah. Before we,
so then-
before we make our escape.
Oh,
Why don't
No,
you
we
take a
didn't
look at
call
my
it.
podium?
Yeah,
you're not even as good as Link.
I know.
Honestly, the fact that he has 19 coins is very impressive, considering he can't even jump without like a
He has
feather.
like no eyes either. That's creepy. This is your cinematic ending right here, guys.
Wasn't there a Castlevania game that ended off with like this exact same camera
Oh,
shot?
you mean almost every Castlevania game?
Yeah, actually, I think so.
Literally every Castlevania game ends with the castle below you.
Yeah. That's the ending. And he never came back, and he never caused any more problems.
Nope.
He became a
Totally not.
He became a very good contributing member of society.
Yep.
He
Now
visits
works as an accountant.
He visits the animal
he does
shelters
become a
on
doctor
Wednesdays.
in the next.
He's a mad scientist in the next game.
Yeah.
maybe
Doctor,
that's the
mad
story. He
scientist.
becomes a scientist and then he turns a mad.
Yeah. There you go.
Alright, there it is. Alright, so now the game's officially over. I'm not going for DK coins, so sorry.
We already did our final thoughts in the other parts.
We did.
You know, I was joking about canceling you earlier for some reason I don't remember, but like now I feel like I should actually cancel you for not getting every coin.
I mean, you really don't get anything for the DK coin.
I don't
You
care.
literally just
No.
get in.
You become
Well-
bigger than Mario.
Okay. Brendan.
I'm sorry. I get passionate about really stupid things. I'm a rebel. Recorded last.
Oh, look at you. Alright,
See, audience. I'm the bad boy of the group.
you are.
Can you put this in?